Guys, today we're going to be doing a review of my new optic that I picked up online last week. It's pretty rare, so you probably won't be able to find one in this way, which we'll talk about in a minute, but you can find them otherwise. This is the B-2 Aimpoint Micro replica. This actually has full Aimpoint trademarks on it, whereas that's very difficult to find, and yeah, we're going to get right into it. So, your box, kind of like this. Now on top here you're going to find your manual, which is actually a real Aimpoint manual. It's all in English, 100%. There's no Chinglish whatsoever. And yeah, it's just like the real Aimpoint manual, and it also has Aimpoint's address and phone number on it, and I called it and it's actually the real thing. So I don't know, I guess the factory or whatever could have just thrown in a real manual, but I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. Next thing you're going to find is an Allen wrench wrapped in a little bag. Just this is for mounting, so it's nice that they included that. It's a metal Allen wrench, it's really good. Find some scope covers, and these will come with the standard B-2, but with this one, they actually have Aimpoint trademarks on that. This is the front cover. This is the rear cover. So that's pretty cool. They're rubber. They're very nice. And then you have this bag on the right, which will contain your Aimpoint Micro and a pack of silica gel. So pull out the sight. It's really nice. Okay, it's aluminum construction. It's got the gray coated lens on it, and my favorite part, which made me buy this, Aimpoint trademark, laser engraved on the top. So that's really cool. So yeah, you see the box, nice foam padding. Let's get that out of the way. This is a great sight, and I love it. Okay, you see a lot of Special Forces operators using this sight. Delta Force, Rangers, MARSOC, and even standard infantry units will use an Aimpoint similar to this one. This one is very special because it is the micro. It's tiny. It's about 3 inches long, 2 inches wide, but it's a great sight. Now, let's talk about some of the advantages to this sight. This is extremely high quality. Alright, I found that with the reticle, which I'll show you in a minute, there's hardly any ghosting around it, and very little parallax. I mean, of course there is parallax, it's an airsoft sight, but it's not like if you move your head slightly, the reticle shoots off into the corner like it does with some sights. This is very good. It's very easy to sight in. I had no problems with that, and overall just very good quality. No real blemishes on the metal, whereas, I mean, even if you buy a gun, usually there's blemishes on the metal. This one there is not, although it's an optic, expect it to get scratched up, is all I'm saying. So yeah, let's talk about it. It has red and green reticles on it. So I'll show you the red one first here. So it's not really going to look so great, but you can still see the reticle fine. I'm sorry, there's a glare, but yeah. See how clear that reticle is? It's really quite amazing. It's a perfect circle, which I love. The lenses do not distort your vision at all, which is also really good. So like I said, this optic also has a green setting. Again, crystal clear reticle. Very nice. Okay. Clicks very firmly into place, the adjusting knob, and it also has intensity laser engraved, and yeah, basically it has 5 levels of brightness for each color, which is very cool. And yeah, it's just a really cool optic. So let's talk about how to sight this in. Now you notice these caps look kind of funky. They have these notches on them. Well, what you do is, of course, on the top, that's up and down, or elevation adjustment, and on the side is side to side, or windage adjustment. So basically unscrew the caps, And with this, unfortunately, you can't just use a dime or a screwdriver. You have to use this lens cap, so don't lose them. You can buy these on the Aimpoint website, though. I mean, I'm sure it's the same threading and everything. So you'll see your covers here are kind of weird. They have 2 holes. Well, so does your cap. It has 2 prongs. So basically, you just insert. You just gotta line it up. It's kind of tricky, but there we go. And then it'll just kind of click into place, and then you can turn. I have it zeroed right now, so I don't really want to screw around with it too much, but very, very good. So let's talk about mounting it now, because mounting it's a little bit tricky. It's not like a normal hollow sight where you can just loosen it and slap it on. It's got this kind of interesting bracket on this side. Of course, it's every sight is different, so whatever. But what you do, take your included Allen wrench, or you could use your own, I guess, but you might as well use this one because it's just nice. It's long. It's good. It's a good Allen key. Works well. So what you're going to do to mount it is remove this Allen key on this side, the actual screw itself. So just insert it. It's clockwise threading, so just screw it to the left. Take the screw out. So now you're left with this, basically. So now you have your screw and your bracket and your optic. So let's grab my scar here. Now I have it sighted in because with the scar you have your numbering. So I have it sighted in on the rail slot number 17. So yeah, I'm just going to basically show you how to install this real quick. So first thing you're going to want to do is take your actual optic and put it on the rail wherever you want it. And just to show you, because this is kind of cool, with it you can like see the rail slot through and line it up with your bracket. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm a righty, so I have to do it like this. So basically slip it onto your rail wherever you want it. Next thing you're going to do is put the screw through that little hole. Slide it through. That'll lock it onto that rail segment. So it'll look like that from that side. Next thing you're going to do, take your little bracket piece here and just kind of drop it onto the screw like that. And then I like to hold it from the top and from the bracket. Sorry guys. Then go to your Allen key, and like I said, it's counterclockwise, or it's clockwise, my bad. Crimp it on, nice and tight. No wobble whatsoever. So that's pretty cool. And as you can tell, it's great looking optic, absolutely great looking, and it has full Aimpoint shades like we went over. So yeah, I really like the way this looks on my scar. I think it looks very, very cool. And also it functions very, very well too. Again, it's a red dot, so you're going to get unlimited eye relief. And you can mount it wherever you want. I plopped it basically right in the middle. I just like it there. I think it works the best kind of in the middle. But I know some people like to run it, really far up on the rail. Some people like to run it right in the back. I don't know. I like it right there. Let's talk mounting options for this sight. There's many different mounting options. I know LaRue Tactical makes a mounting system for this. It's called the LT660 mount. That's the high mount that you see like Travis Haley running in his Magpul videos. His adaptive carbine. That's a great mount. It's around $100 though, so I don't have the money for it right now, but I will get it eventually. I would recommend that mount. I mean, this mount, I like this because it allows me to be very, very close to my weapon. And I can see down it no problem, but it would be nice if it was a little higher so I didn't have to drive my cheek onto the stock. But it's fine. Like, it's not uncomfortable is what I'm trying to say. It's still comfortable. It doesn't really matter. But with a full face mask, like if I go to my, if we're not playing in my yard and we're actually playing, because I have a big piece of land, but if we're playing at the public airsoft facility, then I have to wear a full face mask, and this is definitely going to be too low. So we'll see what happens there. But overall, I love this optic. I paid around $80 for it. I know it's $80 on Airsoft GI without trademarks. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. It's a great optic. I love it. I love these trades. That's, just to show you guys one more time, full trademarks. Looks great on the SCAR. Gives it that Special Forces look. And yeah, overall, I was very happy with this product. Good quality packaging. These lens covers are very, very helpful. They're very difficult to get on because they're really, really tight. But they're good for transport or whatever. Since I keep my gun in a gun case, doesn't really matter. I don't really need them, but I really like that. And I really dig this manual too. I just think it's cool. So yeah, that is my review of my B-2 Aimpoint T-1 Micro.